Must watch 6 ways a married woman's greeting reveals her attraction to you. Modern Stoic. Have you ever felt the subtle pull of someone's gaze? A handshake that lingers a bit too long, or a smile that seems to hold a deeper meaning in the case of a married woman. Those first few seconds when she greets you can offer more than just a polite hello. If you've ever wondered if her greeting might be signaling something more, the answer might be hidden right in front of you. And today, I'm going to reveal exactly what to look for. Let me take you back to a time when I was at a social gathering. I was conversing with a married woman, and her greeting caught my attention. Her smile wasn't just warm, it was inviting her eye contact. It lingered a little longer than you'd expect from a simple, friendly exchange. Then when she laughed at my joke, she lightly touched my arm. At that moment I thought to myself, is she just being friendly, or is there something more at play here? It left me feeling confused. Was she simply being polite? Or was she hinting at a deeper interest? I spent days overthinking it. The more I reflected, the more I realized that her greeting spoke volumes, and it wasn't just about being courteous. It was a sign. You see, the way a married woman greets you can reveal much about her true feelings. Once you understand the subtle cues, you'll never have to second-guess yourself again. That's why I'm sharing this video with you today. We're going to break down 6 powerful ways her greeting might reveal her attraction, all rooted in psychology and Stoic wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "What we do now echoes in eternity. Actions speak louder than words, and greetings, though simple, are powerful actions." Stoic philosophy teaches us to pay attention to what people do, not just what they say, because actions often tell the truth, words cannot. So if you've ever caught yourself wondering, does she like me? Or what does that greeting really mean? Then this video is for you. Stick with me until the end, and you'll walk away with the tools to decode her actions and better understand her feelings. So whether you're someone who's ever felt unsure about how to interpret a married woman's greeting, or you're just curious about the signs to look for in the future, this video is for you. By the end of it, you'll have a clear understanding of how to spot her attraction through her greeting and how Stoicism can help you interpret these clues. Now, before we get into the list, I want you to do something for me as we go through each clue. Think about how you can apply it in your own life. And hey, if you're watching this with a friend, make it fun. Pause the video and discuss each clue as we go. Oh, and don't forget to drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Have you noticed any of these signs before? Or maybe you've got a story about a time when you decoded someone's greeting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Seriously, I read every single comment. All right, enough chit-chat. Let's dive into the first way and uncover the secrets of a married woman's greeting. Ready? Let's go. A married woman's genuine smile is more than just a simple gesture of politeness. It is a powerful indicator of her attraction to you. When a woman is truly drawn to someone, her smile goes beyond the surface. It becomes a reflection of her inner warmth, comfort, and positive emotions. You'll notice that the smile isn't forced or fleeting. Instead, it's one that reaches her eyes, causing her entire face to light up in a way that feels effortless, yet sincere. This is not just a display of friendliness, but a sign that she is truly enjoying the moment and feels a sense of ease in your presence. Psychologically speaking, a smile that is genuine and unguarded speaks volumes. It's a sign that her emotions are aligned with affection and that she feels a deeper connection with you. A genuine smile transcends the act of smiling itself. It's a reflection of her attraction and unspoken message that she feels something more than just simple camaraderie from a Stoic viewpoint. This gesture holds even greater significance. It's a reflection of inner peace, contentment, and the strength of her character. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." A genuine smile, therefore, is not just a reaction to a fleeting moment of joy. It signifies a harmony within her mind, a positive outlook on life that she chooses to share with those around her. Her smile reveals that she is in a place of emotional balance and positivity, making it clear that your presence in her life brings her happiness in real life. This smile can act as an invitation, a subtle yet powerful cue that she enjoys being near you and is open to deepening your connection. If you find that a married woman greets you with such warmth, take a moment to appreciate the significance of this gesture. It's not merely a casual smile, but an honest reflection of her feelings. Now think about how you respond to her smile. Acknowledge it with a calm and composed demeanor, reflecting the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional balance. Remember, the smile is a window into her thoughts, but how you engage with her tells her a great deal about your own emotional steadiness. So have you ever noticed how a woman's genuine smile made you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can all use this understanding to build stronger, more meaningful connections. Let's explore the second sign, which can often be the most revealing when a married woman takes the lead in initiating physical contact. This is where the signals can get intriguing, yet also complex. Physical touch is one of the most potent forms of nonverbal communication, often conveying warmth, a sense of connection, and even an undercurrent of attraction. Yet it's an area that needs to be approached with caution, as it can be easily misinterpreted or taken too far when a woman touches you. Whether it's a brief hand on your arm or a hug that lingers just a moment too long, she may be sending a signal. These gestures may appear innocent or simply friendly, but they often carry a deeper message. Picture this: you're at a social event, and as she greets you, her hug feels just a bit more intimate than you'd expect. It's not just a quick, polite embrace. It lasts a moment longer, and you can sense her warmth. Or maybe during a conversation, she lightly rests her hand on your arm as she laughs at something you said. At first glance, these actions might seem like nothing more than friendly gestures, but they can signal a longing for a deeper connection or an attraction. She might be exploring physical contact, especially when initiated by her, can indicate that she feels a certain comfort or closeness with you, which may go beyond the typical bounds of a casual interaction. This is where Stoic wisdom can offer guidance, remaining composed and not jumping to conclusions, but instead recognizing the nuances of the moment in modern life. It's easy to dismiss small gestures like these as nothing more than politeness, but in the context of human interaction, they can carry weight. The key is to observe whether this behavior happens repeatedly, as it shows her desire for a stronger bond. Your response should always be grounded in Stoic principles. Stay calm, maintain your composure, and avoid misreading the situation with an overactive imagination. Instead of rushing to interpret these signs, take a step back and assess the bigger picture. If these gestures are part of a pattern, it could be a subtle indication that her feelings toward you are evolving. But remember, it's not your place to push these boundaries. Rather stay in control of your own actions and let the situation unfold naturally, using patience and wisdom as your guides. Drop this in the comments below. Physical touch speaks louder than words. When a married woman begins to ask you personal questions, questions that go beyond the casual, "How are you?" and dip into the intimate corners of your life, it's no longer just friendly conversation. This moment should raise your awareness, not your ego. You see, a woman who is emotionally committed elsewhere rarely ventures into such territory unless something deeper is stirring beneath the surface. These aren't questions asked out of politeness. They're questions that seek to know you, your routines, your regrets, your hopes, and even your hidden pains in Stoic wisdom. This is where discernment becomes your sword and shield. Epictetus once said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them." So rather than react with assumption or pride, reflect, why is she curious about you? What is the emotional intention behind her questions? Are you being pulled into a narrative that doesn't belong to you? Personal inquiries may seem innocent, but when repeated and emotionally charged, they often signal a desire for connection that goes beyond what is appropriate. And here's where your self-mastery is tested. You must remain rooted, not swayed. A Stoic man understands that just because someone opens a door doesn't mean he has to walk through it. This is where emotional clarity is power. Her interest may be genuine, and she may even be searching for something missing in her own life. But that is her journey, not yours to solve. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In modern terms, this means you must not mirror emotional confusion with your own. Your calm presence, your ability to listen without falling, is what sets you apart. Use her questions as a mirror to observe yourself. Are you tempted to lean in to share more than you should? That's when you remind yourself that silence is strength and mystery is more powerful than full disclosure. In real life, men often confuse attention with affection and curiosity with commitment. Don't fall for that trap. Protect your energy. Ask yourself, what part of me is responding to her curiosity, my wisdom or my ego? A man grounded in Stoicism walks with quiet confidence, knowing that not every invitation requires a response. So if you've encountered a woman like this, take it as a test of your restraint. Let her questions reveal her state, not change yours. Remember, wisdom isn't just in knowing what to say, it's in knowing when not to answer. Do you agree with me? If you agree, please comment, "I agree." Let's dive into the fourth sign. When she compliments you, compliments are like little gifts. They can brighten your day, boost your confidence, and make you feel valued. But when these compliments come from a married woman, especially one who may not be in the habit of giving them out freely, you should take note. A compliment from her isn't just a fleeting or casual remark. It's a subtle but meaningful expression of admiration. Whether she's commenting on your appearance, celebrating your recent achievements, or praising your personality, there's often more beneath the surface than meets the eye when a woman takes the time to make her praise feel genuine and specific. You can bet it's not just politeness. Her words are a reflection of a deeper level of engagement with you, and often they hint at a deeper personal interest. For example, a compliment about your sense of humor or the way you handle a situation isn't just a way to flatter you. It's her way of signaling that she notices and values the unique qualities that make you stand out. These compliments are typically delivered with warmth and sincerity, and they often come with a subtle tone that feels more intimate than usual. Her body language may support her words. A slight smile, a lingering gaze, or a friendly touch may accompany her praise, further emphasizing the connection she's trying to establish in modern life. People often give compliments to maintain politeness or to fit social norms. However, when you encounter a compliment from a married woman that feels more personal, more intentional, it's time to reflect. This isn't just about a compliment on your clothes or how nice your hair looks. These are surface-level comments that anyone could make. What we're talking about is when the praise goes deeper, touching on your character, your values, or how you make others feel. This shift from shallow compliments to more substantial, meaningful ones could be a sign that she's beginning to see you in a different light, possibly with a greater level of interest. Understanding this dynamic, especially in the context of Stoicism, can help you maintain control over your emotional responses. While it's natural to feel flattered, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Remember that Stoic wisdom teaches us to focus on what we can control: our reactions, our thoughts, and our actions. So if you find yourself receiving these compliments, take them with gratitude and poise, but also maintain your perspective. Don't allow yourself to be swept away by feelings of validation or attraction. Instead, use this moment to reflect on your own integrity and remember the importance of maintaining respect for the boundaries in place, both for you and for her. By approaching the situation with emotional resilience and wisdom, you can navigate these interactions gracefully, staying true to your values and self-respect. Pay close attention to this when a married woman holds eye contact with you, and I mean a steady, prolonged gaze. It's not an accident. This isn't the brief exchange of glances that most people share. This is something deeper, something intentional. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely said, "The eyes are the windows to the soul." It's a reflection of truth, honesty, and direct connection. Eye contact, from a psychological standpoint, is one of the most powerful ways to communicate without words. It's how we show our presence, our engagement, and our genuine interest in someone. If a woman holds your gaze, it's more than just a fleeting moment. It is an invitation to connect on a deeper level, in the context of attraction. She's not just looking at you. She's allowing you to see her true self. She's revealing vulnerability, a Stoic trait that is at the core of building trust and emotional bonds. Vulnerability is strength. And by maintaining that eye contact, she's telling you, "I trust you enough to let you see me as I am in today's world." We're often too caught up in distractions to make real, meaningful connections. But if you notice this behavior, understand that it's her way of saying, "I see you, and I want you to see me." This is no small gesture, and if you're wise enough to recognize it, you'll understand that it's your chance to step up, engage, and lead the conversation with confidence. Embrace it. Respond with the same level of presence and watch the connection deepen. Trust me, many men miss this opportunity, but you don't have to. A simple moment of eye contact can tell you everything you need to know. When it comes to understanding the subtle dynamics of attraction, there's one behavior that speaks volumes about a married woman's feelings towards you: when she intentionally creates opportunities to be near you. This final sign is not only intriguing, but also quite telling. Imagine a woman who purposefully places herself in your proximity, seeks reasons to linger in your presence, or even arranges situations where your paths are bound to cross. While this may seem like a casual occurrence, it's actually a powerful indicator that she feels something more than just friendly interest. But this is where you must approach the situation with a sense of awareness and wisdom, applying the principles of Stoicism to navigate such moments. The Stoic approach urges you to remain calm, collected, and mindful of your actions and boundaries. As Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength creating opportunities to be near you. May seem innocuous at first glance, but this behavior often signifies deeper emotions, especially when it comes from a married woman. It's essential to understand that this behavior isn't just about proximity, but also the potential psychological signals it sends when someone places themselves close to you. There's a certain level of vulnerability involved in her case. The vulnerability might stem from the fact that she's already in a committed relationship, but her actions betray an attraction. She can't ignore her attempts to draw near. Maybe her subconscious way of testing the waters or seeing how you respond for you. This situation becomes an opportunity to practice the Stoic virtues of discernment and self-control. Instead of reacting impulsively, you have the chance to assess the context and make measured decisions that align with your values. This behavior can manifest in different ways. Perhaps she finds reasons to join you at social gatherings, or maybe she'll subtly position herself next to you in a group setting. She might engage in conversations with you that go beyond the usual pleasantries, creating an opening for deeper connection. These actions can appear to be innocent at first, but in the Stoic sense, you must evaluate to whether they align with your moral compass. It's important to remember that attraction itself is not inherently wrong. It's how you choose to respond that defines your character. The Stoic way encourages you to be fully aware of your emotions and actions, not to act based on fleeting desires, but rather on what will bring you true peace and integrity. In the words of Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Likewise, true strength lies not in indulging in every desire, but in exercising control over them. Real-life scenarios make it clear how these moments of proximity can be tricky. Consider the situation at a workplace event where a married woman deliberately positions herself next to you. Initially, this may seem like an innocent act of camaraderie, but as the evening progresses, you realize her attention is clearly focused on you. The key question here is not whether she likes you, but how you handle the situation. Stoicism teaches us that we should not be slaves to our impulses, instead of focusing on the temptation to interpret her actions as signs of romantic interest. Your job is to stay present, grounded, and true to your principles. This doesn't mean you should ignore her behavior altogether, but rather that you should observe it with clarity without jumping to conclusions. As Seneca wisely put it, it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult. Setting healthy boundaries becomes paramount in these situations. Stoicism teaches the importance of maintaining a sense of inner peace, and this can only be achieved by setting clear personal boundaries. If you sense a married woman is creating opportunities to be near you in a way that crosses the line from friendship to something more, it's essential to protect your emotional well-being. A strong Stoic will recognize when it's time to draw a line and not allow themselves to be swayed by emotions or desires that could lead to unhealthy outcomes. By doing so, You ensure that you remain in control of your actions and not subject to the whims of external situations in the real world. Relationships often operate on subtle cues and gestures, but what truly matters is how you respond to them. The married woman who makes an effort to be near you is not necessarily signaling her intentions directly, but she is certainly offering a challenge for you to grow emotionally and intellectually. This is your chance to practice not just awareness, but also self-discipline. True mastery comes not from reacting to every moment of attraction, but from maintaining focus on what is truly important. In this case, you must ask yourself, what does my response to her behavior say about who I am and what I value? The answer lies in how closely you align your actions with your Stoic principles. In conclusion, when a married woman creates opportunities to be near you, it's not just about proximity. It's a call for you to step up and demonstrate wisdom and self-control. You have the power to choose your response as you go through this experience. Remember to stay true to your Stoic ideals. Set your boundaries firmly and reflect on how your choices impact your character. The next time you encounter a similar situation, ask yourself, am I responding with wisdom, or am I allowing the moment to dictate my actions? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your insights on handling the subtle yet powerful signs of attraction. Conclusion. Must watch 7 ways. A married woman's greeting reveals her attraction to you. Modern Stoic. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope these signs give you a better understanding of how to interpret a married woman's greeting and behavior. Remember, Stoicism teaches us to observe actions, not words, and to remain grounded in our responses. If you've noticed any of these signs before, or if you've had an experience with decoding someone's greeting, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take this knowledge with you and use it wisely. Stoicism isn't just about understanding others, but also about maintaining control over how you react and stay balanced. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, stay stoic, stay mindful, and keep streaming wisdom.